Have you ever wondered about the true origins of Genghis Khan, the founder of the Mongol Empire? It's a question that's been asked by many, yet the answer often accepted without much scrutiny is that he was of Mongolian descent. But what if we told you the story might be different? What if the man, who is often considered the epitome of Mongolian heritage, actually had his roots in a completely different culture? Intriguing, isn't it? Well, it's time to challenge the conventional belief. Recent research is beginning to paint a different picture, one that traces Genghis Khan's origins back to the Turkic people. This theory doesn't just rely on wishful thinking or baseless assumptions. Instead, it's supported by careful examination of historical accounts, lineage descriptions, and linguistic evidence. So let's delve deeper and ask ourselves, could it be possible that Genghis Khan was not Mongol but Turkic in origin? Let's delve into the historical evidence that supports this theory. To begin with, we must examine Genghis Khan's lineage. His ancestry can be traced back to Turkish-speaking Turks, as evidenced by his parents and their linguistic background. The city of Karakorum, where Genghis Khan was born, was the capital of the Turks at the time. Turkish was the predominant language in various aspects of life, from trade to diplomacy. The lineage described in historical records reinforces the Turkish connection, linking Genghis Khan's ancestors to the Oghuz, a Turkic tribe. Notably, Genghis Khan's sons, including Chagatai Khan, continued the Turkish-speaking lineage, ruling in the Chagatai dialect of the Turkish language. This suggests that Turkish was not only the language of Genghis Khan's ancestors, but also of his descendants, further strengthening the case for his Turkic origins. Moreover, the origin of the term Mongolia itself is argued to represent a political union rather than a national identity, according to linguistic analysis. The term Mongolia may have originated from the Turkish title Bengu Il, meaning eternal land. This title closely resembles Mengu El, a word that has significant connections to Turkish mythology and the Ottoman Valley and forests. This linguistic connection suggests that the term Mongolia may not denote a distinct ethnic group as previously thought, but rather a political entity that was established in a region deeply rooted in Turkish culture and history. This evidence, combined with the lineage and birthplace of Genghis Khan, indicates a strong Turkish influence on the Mongol Empire's founding and development. In light of this historical evidence, the commonly held belief that Genghis Khan was of Mongol descent comes into question. The facts suggest that he was originally a Turk, with Turkish as his mother tongue. The examination of Genghis Khan's lineage, birthplace, and language spoken by his ancestors reveals a deep connection to the Turkish culture. The historical evidence strongly points towards a Turkic origin for Genghis Khan. But historical evidence is not the only clue. Linguistic analysis also supports this theory. To further understand the Turkic origins of Genghis Khan, we must delve into the languages spoken in the region during his time. And what better way to do so than to examine the shared vocabulary between Turkish and Mongolian? You see, languages, like DNA, carry the imprint of our history. They reflect the interactions, migrations, and cultural exchanges of our ancestors. When we find common words between two languages, it often points to a shared past. And in the case of Turkish and Mongolian, there are thousands of such shared words. Now let's turn to agriculture. The word for wheat in Mongolian is buyuday, which closely mirrors the Turkish word bugday. This similarity hints at the shared agricultural practices and the exchange of crops between the Turks and Mongols. The shared vocabulary between Turkish and Mongolian is a testament to their intertwined history. These common words serve as linguistic breadcrumbs, leading us back to the shared roots of these two cultures. There are several common words between Turkish and Mongolian. Some examples to quickly highlight. Mongolian words followed by their Turkish origins and ends with English translation. Abi, Baba, father. Aga, Agabe, brother. Alim, Elma, apple. Alt, Altin, gold. Ambar, amber, storage. Arslan, Arslan, lion. Ayak, ayak, foot. Bal, bal, honey, bee. Benbichik, betik, right text. Bid, bizwi, bidni. Baizi, us, sesek. Zichek, flower. Sheik, kook, cock, coal. Kol, Desert de Valga, Dolgio, Dalga, Wave, Deed, Tepe, Hill, Dorov, Dort, 4 Durgui, Dogamark, Chopping, Ija, Is, Anna, Mother, Elk, Elsie, Ambassador, Imi, 9 Nana, Ezreg, Kasi, Against Jill, Yil, Yer, Karkan, Harkan, King Khan, Han, Lord Kar, Kara, Dark, Black, Karak, Golmek, to see Kivian, Havoc, Carrot, Cock, Gogus, Breast, Koni, Koyun, Sheep, Kuch, Gokchpower, Cook, Gogus, Breast, Kuurai, Kuru, Dry Curd, Kurt Wolf, Mose, Buzz, Ice, Ord, Ordu, Army Horde, Sahal, Sakal, Beard, Sari, Yellow Samis, Sarimsak, Garlic, Sokor, Core, Blind, Songino, Sogan, Onion Su, Sut Milk, Takia, Tavuk, Chicken, Tavan, Sealing, Tempsek, Dovusmek, to fight Tenga, Tanri, God, Tomo, Demir, Iron, Torok, Turemek, to be born, Tsetseg, Chichek, Flower, Tsutkak, Dokulmek, Spil Uka, Okuz, Ox, Uls, Ulus, Nation, Uli, Ulu, Holy Uni, Inek, Cow, Us, Su, Water, Uklak, Bagisla, Forgive, Uk, Iki, Drink, Zarim, Yarim, Half, Zerk, Yurik, Heart, and they further strengthen the argument for a Turkic origin of Genghis Khan. So the next time you hear a word in Turkish or Mongolian, remember, you're not just hearing a word, you're hearing a piece of history, a fragment of an ancient cultural tapestry that is still being woven today. The shared vocabulary between Turkish and Mongolian further strengthens the argument for a Turkic origin of Genghis Khan. So, what have we learned from all this evidence? The journey through the linguistic labyrinth has led us to some intriguing conclusions. We've seen how Genghis Khan's lineage, traced back to the Turkish-speaking Turks, points to a Turkic origin. The birthplace of Genghis Khan, the city of Karakorum, was a Turkish stronghold, further reinforcing this connection. We've also delved into the origin of the name Mongolia, suggesting it might be derived from the Turkish title Bengu Il, meaning eternal land. This connection hints at a political union rather than a national identity. Moreover, the shared vocabulary between Turkish and Mongolian has been an eye-opener. Thousands of common words related to everyday life, such as communication and agriculture, highlight a historical and cultural link between the two languages. In light of the evidence presented, we can conclude that there is a strong possibility that Genghis Khan was of Turkic origin, challenging the common belief of his Mongol descent. But why does this matter? Unraveling the Turkic roots of Genghis Khan isn't a mere historical curiosity. It has profound implications for our understanding of a pivotal time in world history. This linguistic and historical exploration helps us appreciate the complexity and diversity of the cultures that shaped the vast Mongol Empire. It leads us to question established narratives and encourages us to delve deeper, to look beyond the surface of our accepted historical knowledge. By acknowledging the Turkish influence in Genghis Khan's lineage, we can better comprehend the rich tapestry of cultural, linguistic, and political exchanges that define the era. Moreover, it underscores the significance of language as a key to unlocking the past, unearthing the original Turkic-Mongol Empire that might otherwise remain hidden. Understanding Genghis Khan's Turkic roots not only challenges our perception of this historical figure, but also provides a deeper insight into the intricate history of the world.